One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blazers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So USF's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Let's talk for a second here about USF. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you, but let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
And the Bulls are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. The give on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. Makes a man miss. There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blazers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Makes the grab. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Gonna run it. It's Martin. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Here comes the option. The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? They'll send the back in motion. Got a little space. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mooney. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. With the catch, it's Riggs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. He'll set up to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. The Blazers want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting, and you got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game, because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. To the air, it's Mooney. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to James Madison. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Going for 6. Touchdown Bulls. Fit it in the window for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Off-play action on first down. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense?
Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Keene. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bought a little time, lets it go. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grab near the sticks, it's Brady. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Spinderella. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UAB. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Mooney. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blazers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Riggs. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Scanning the field, it's Mooney. Got it in the middle, it's Riggs. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Flying down the right side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
UAB 7.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground. Sweet cut there. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Blazers in the hurry-up.
Another 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Keene. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, South Florida. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since the great Hawkeye wave. But this has been a nip-and-tuck affair in Iowa City. They're up by 7 over Washington.
Finds a little space. Plows through the defense.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna sling it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Keem. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Caught close to the marker, it's Riggs. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Timeout, South Florida.
This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the first. What a run! Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Quick release on the RPO. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Beebe. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw, it's Keem. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Flanagan. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers are marching down the field.
And that's a 1st down.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Speedy. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
At the 39. And first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up second down.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
He's tackled.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
USF.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, USF! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
38, UAB 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Blazers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Porter. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
on the sneak.
The Bulls are on the move.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Mooney. Caught in the backfield, it's Riggs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Flanagan. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense got him at the 27.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Grabbed in the middle, it's Martin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. He'll get rid of it. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 2nd down coming up. They'll try the run. Nice move there. There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run,
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball off? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than a sack.
And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Williams will pass. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Rushes on him. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. Quick spin on the run. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially with these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse. He wants to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking to get it in. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Williams looking for a man. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Blazers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Williams will pass. Gets it out quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
You know, quarterbacks practice ball security as well throughout the week, and he has to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball. He knows this defense is trying to rip it out. They're trying to get a hat on the football. He's lucky that he was able to recover his own fumble there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And I don't... Defense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Markway. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Williams looking for a man. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking to scramble. Nice move to keep running. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.